entitled Mom Thinks Her Rules Apply to Everyone. I've lurked on this subreddit for ages, never thinking I'd have a story worth posting, but I guess today's the day. Last week, I was traveling for work. After 2 exhausting days of back-to-back meetings, I finally made it to the airport, dreaming of going home. When I got that dreaded notification, my flight was delayed 2 hours because of mechanical issues. Great, so I figured I might as well grab a bite to eat while I waited. I found a sit-down restaurant near my gate, got a table, ordered some food, and pulled out my phone to scroll through emails and catch up on messages. Pretty normal airport behavior, right? A few minutes later, a family sat down a couple tables away: mom, dad, a boy who looked middle school age, and a little girl who couldn't have been more than 5. I barely noticed them until the little girl piped up, in a loud, sing-song voice, "Mommy, that lady's using her phone at the table." Before I could even look up, the mom responded in this scolding tone, "Yes, sweetie, she shouldn't be doing that. It's very rude to use a phone while eating." Then she turned to me and said, "We have a rule: no phones at the table." Now, I was tired enough to fire back something sarcastic, but I decided to stay polite. I smiled at the little girl and said, "That's a great rule. My family has the same one. But since I'm eating by myself, I'm not being rude to anyone." The dad gave me a sympathetic look. The son looked like he wanted to melt into his seat. But the mom wasn't done. She leaned forward and said, in this overly sweet yet condescending voice, "Well, obviously you understand how important rules are. I'd really appreciate it if you put your phone away." Before I could reply, the little girl chimed in proudly, "Yeah, you have to put it away. My brother can't have his phone, so you can't either." At that point, my patience was running on fumes. I smiled again and said, "The nice thing about being an adult is that I can make my own rules. And right now, my rule is I'm keeping my phone." Then I turned back to my screen. The mom let out a dramatic sigh, the son covered his face, and the dad quietly asked the waiter if they could be moved to another table. The waiter, clearly unimpressed, obliged. My food arrived soon after, and I enjoyed my meal in peace, happily scrolling Reddit the entire time. Like what you hear? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment to share your take on the stories.